Score. We present Pop Score, a quiz game played by those in the know on questions of pop and popular music. Keeping the score and popping the questions, your chairman, Pete Murray.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Hello and welcome to another edition of Pop Scores. These days, everybody talks about equalization, and we've done our bit because the two teams are made up one male DJ and one female singer. So meet them now. First of all, we have David Hamilton and Bobby's girl, Susan Moore. And facing these two, we find Ray Moore and a welcome return for Helen Shapiro. Right, we're going to start this week's round with a round called Middle Eights. I'll play the Middle Eight section, that is, of a song to each team member and ask them to sing the main or better-known part of the song. And the first one, a remake of an old jazz tune, is for Ray Moore.
You can try hard, don't mean a thing. Take it easy, and your child will swing.
Yes, Raymond.
Taint, what you do. Is this the singing round?
Yes, please.
Taint, what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Yeah.
Taint, what you do, it's the way that you do it. Taint, what you do, it's the way that you do it.
That's what gets results. Yeah, very good, Raymond. You've done it, kid. 2 points to you. Well, now here's an Alvin Stardust hit for David Hamilton.
You, all I'm asking for. 'Cause you. Why are you looking at me so strangely?
I've read your articles in the Sunday papers. That's why I'm looking at you strangely. I'll tell you.
My cuckoo.
Yeah, that's very good. You got your 2 points. Don't go on.
I wouldn't know that.
I was singing that especially for you, dear.
Thank you very much. Now, for Helen Shapiro, we have this recent hit it was from Dave Edmunds.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
My mind's gone blank.
It hasn't.
It has.
I don't believe it, Helen. You've had such success on these programs.
I know. Well, it's the first time for everything, you see. Always build up.
Bottle's gone, has it?
Bottle's gone.
Oh,
Can't
dear.
remember it.
Oh,
no
dear.
help from Ray at all.
Oh, what
Useless.
a shame. Warmed Over Kisses, that was, by Dave Edmunds. Did you know that one?
Yes.
You did?
I'm sorry.
Shame. Anyway, let's see how Susan gets on. The last record in this round goes, in fact, to Susan Moore. It's a Cole Porter song that Jerry Shearston took into the hit parade in 1974.
I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's patently clear that you obviously don't.
Some get no kick from cocaine, champagne, whatever terms you want. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. But I get a kick out of you.
Sweetheart, hooray!
Easy.
Well, at the end of that first round, the audience are really on the edges of their seats. I can hear it.
Yeah, they're trying to leave, actually.
Yeah, I think that. It's all right. They're chained down. Nothing to worry about. Now, with those points scored for their singing, it's time to explain our scoring system once more. Every time the teams score a point, I also give them a letter. These letters go to make up well-known song titles, which the teams can guess at any time. If they're right, they can get 5 bonus points, but if they get it wrong, I'll take 5 points away from their score. So, in that round, David Hamilton and Susan Moore, their team scored maximum points, 4 in other words. Ray Moore and Helen Shapiro, just 2. So, for David and Susan, first of all, let's give you the first 4 letters of your song title. which if you guess the title immediately, of course, you'll get your 5 bonus points on top of what you've already scored. M-O-C-K.
Mockingbird Hill.
Is right for 5 bonus points. Well done, Susan. Ray and Helen, they're first. They've only got 2 points, so they've only got 2 letters to come. M-Y. I'm sure they don't want to guess theirs yet.
Not yet.
So I'll give
Not
you.
yet.
I'll go on to round 2, and I'm going to read out some song titles that have mistakes in them. The first person on the button can give me the right title. If they're wrong, I'll pass it to the other side. Here comes the first one: Hoping and Wishing. David.
Wishing and hoping.
Well done. Yeah, I know you've been doing that for years.
Wishing you weren't going to ask me.
Bangles, baubles, and beads. Ray Moore.
Baubles, bangles, beads.
Right. Son of a poacher man. David.
Son of a preacher man.
Right. Strut your funny stuff. Yes, David.
Strut your funky stuff.
And the same to you with nonsense. Funky, familiar, forgotten feelings. Ray Moore.
In spite of what you said, Pete, it's funny, familiar, forgotten feelings.
I see. Well done. Anyway, in that round, 3 all, and 3 points, first of all, to Helen. They've already got M-Y in their first song title, followed by B-O-Y. They might like to guess that in a minute when I come back to them. David and Susan, of course, are now on to their second song title, having already guessed their first one, and they have 3 letters coming with their 3 points, E-N-G. E-N-G, and I wouldn't try and guess that one yet. But what about Ray and Helen? Would you like to have a guess?
Yeah, can we have a go at that?
Yes, you can.
Is it My Boy Lollipop?
You are right, Raymond. Well done. 5 points to you.
Pete.
Yeah.
Pete.
Yes.
Susan is feeling very, very daring and wants to have a go at it even this early.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, which you live dangerously.
Well, you're living very dangerously now if you do that. If you get it wrong, I take 5 points away from you.
England swings.
Well, I told you to keep your mouth Yeah. It was, in fact, engine number 9.
What?
There we are. Yeah. Ray Moore and Helen Shapiro have taken the lead. They have 10 points. David Hamilton and Susan Moore now only have 7. In this next round, we're going to look at some Eurovision Song Contest winners. Oh, that should be invigorating. There are three questions to go with each record. Who's singing? What country did they represent? And what year did the song win? We'll start with this one for David Hamilton.
When you're feeling alright, everything is uptight. Try to sing a song that goes ding, ding it on. There will be no sorrow when you sing tomorrow, and you walk along with your ding, ding dong, ding a dong every hour. When you pick a flower, even when your lover is gone, gone, gone. Ding a dong, listen to it. Maybe it's a biggie, even when your lover is gone, gone, gone. Sing, ding, ding dong.
Okay, first of all, who was singing there, David?
That was Terry Wogan sings the Jimmy Young songbook.
What year?
Yeah?
Yes.
Pardon? 1976.
You're wrong on that one. It was
Yeah.
1975. Which country did that song? Who represented?
Country?
Yes.
Luxembourg?
No, in fact,
Nul
Holland.
point for that.
Holland. No point for the whole flaming lot. I've got news for
I'm just happy to be here.
you.
Really.
I'm sure you are, yeah. And so you should be. Keeps you off the streets. Now here's a song for Ray Moore, who has covered the Eurovision Song Contest a number of times, and his case comes up next week. So he should really know the answer to this.
Un jour ou l'autre, il faut partir pour se construire un avenir. Un avenir. Et c'est l'inoubliable instant où l'on rend ses habits d'enfant. Chacun s'envole rempli d'espoir sur le chemin qu'il s'est choisi. Vers la richesse ou vers la gloire, pourtant quelle que soit notre vie, on a tous avant un arbre heureux où l'on a versé nos rêves. On a tous avant un arbre heureux, une enfance.
All right, Raymond. Where do you want to start there?
It was one of those funny French songs, an arbre banc en rue, which means a chimney pot and a pair of old boots or something. It was Monaco.
Right.
The singer was some poor individual with only one name.
Right.
Like Minouche or Thingy or something.
Not far out. It was Severine, in fact, yes.
Well, that's what I had in mind, yeah.
Well, you've got 1 point so far for Monaco, but what about the year?
I think the year must have been 73.
Well, you're out on that as well. 71. 71. Sorry about that. Now, let's see how Susan Moore gets on with this winning song.
Sunshine above. Hallelujah, the bells will go ringing and dinging from dawn to night. Hallelujah.
Right, where would you like to start, Susan?
The title, I know. Hallelujah.
Yes, that's pretty good, yeah.
Apart from that, folks, what do you want to know?
What's the country?
Israel.
Is right for 1 point.
Very good.
The group?
Oh, can't remember.
Don't remember. They were Milk and Honey.
Moishe Cohen.
No. It was Milk and Honey. And the year?
But about 2-3 years ago? 80...
What are you saying?
80?
No, you're a year out. It was 1979.
Oh.
But you get 1 point there. You get 1 point there, Susan. The last Eurovision winner goes to Helen Shapiro.
There were times in the days gone by when I thought I was living, having fun with all the friends I knew. Now it seems oh so long ago, for my life changed completely from the moment I met you. Come what may, I will love you forever, and forever my heart belongs to you. Come what may, for as long as I'm living, I've been living only for you.
Yes, well, I'm not doing very well today, am I, Pete?
Well, I'm sure you've got some idea about who, but what country?
I'll have a guess at Switzerland.
Well, not bad. It was Greece.
What sort of German patois do they speak in Greece?
Yeah, that was to throw me, I'm
Yes.
sure.
Now, what do we go to the year?
The year, all right. 76.
1972.
Yes.
And the name of the singer?
Vicky Leandros, I'm getting
Is
whispers.
right for 1 point. Well done. That was a sensational round. Yes, one of all the more successful rounds. David Hamilton and Susan Moore scored 1, and Ray Moore and Helen Shapiro scored 2, so we can forget about that. So we give you 2 letters. First of all, Ray and Helen. And you're on your second song title, aren't you? And your first 2 letters of your second song title are TH. And for David and Susan, they only got 1 point. They have 1 letter to come. That is S. They're on their third song title, having guessed the first one and having not guessed the second one.
I think we'll stick on that. We won't.
I think you might stick on that one, yeah. Missing words is the subject of the next round, round 4. We've taken 4 records and removed a word, all words, and replaced them with a bleep. All I want to know is what these words are. The first one is an introduction to a song by Barry White, and it goes to Helen Shapiro.
We didn't we? Nobody but you and me.
We made it.
It's not far out, but actually I don't think you're going to get it. It was Got It Together. We got it together. For Susan Moore, we have this 1963 hit from Dave Berry.
Information, give me Memphis, Tennessee. Help me find the party bell who got in touch with me. She could not leave a number, but I know who played the call. The phone boy took the message and he wrote it on the wall.
Yes?
Long distance information.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. There we are. Give him a big hand. That's it. Actually, this next record is a perfect description of David Hamilton. Ray Moore, what have we removed from the oldest swinger in town?
When you score with a chick in a disco bar, take her home in your car, then you find you went to school with her mom. Pa, you're the oldest swinger in town.
Any possibility that springs to mind, Pete, is vaguely indelicate in front of a family audience.
Well, is it really? Because
It's something about get her in the car.
Well, no, the missing words. I mean, if you look at David Hamilton and think about it for long enough. They've got it.
I don't know the words to describe that.
Well, the missing words were, in fact, Harry Little. And how do you feel about that, David?
You've been reading my mail again.
No, David takes that very well indeed. I mean, compared with Ronnie Corbett, you're a giant, aren't you? Let's face it. Now, the last record in this round goes to David Hamilton, the aforementioned, and it's sung by the late Billy Fury.
Don't give your love to someone while I'm away. I want you each night and day. And when I come on home after being gone so long, I want it to be like I've never been.
You say it's word or words?
Words.
Yes. I think it was something I want you to think of me.
Yeah, that's good enough, actually, because it's Think About Me, and I'll give
Think
it
about
to you.
me.
Yeah, that's very good. Well done. Well, David Hamilton and Susan Moore have come back there with 2 points. Ray Moore and Helen Shapiro scored absolutely nothing. So we will offer David Hamilton and Susan Moore 2 letters to go with the 2 points they've already scored. And they already have an S followed by H and an A, and don't say anything yet, if I may say so, like trying to guess that one, Susan, like I did a little earlier on. I will give you the scores at the end of that round. It's really quite neck and neck. David Hamilton and Susan Moore have 10 points. Ray Moore and Helen Shapiro are ahead by 2 with 12 points. Okay, round 5, introductions to records, is all you're going to hear in this next round. I want to know the name of the artist and the title of the tune. Let's start with this one for Ray Moore.
It's a lady who's not a million miles from here.
You are not far wrong.
It's Pete Murray singing Jack of Cards. No, it's Susan Moore of Bobby Scott.
That's right, Raymond. Well done. I thought a little more storming applause for that wonderful reply there. Here's a strange sound for Helen Shapiro. I'm sure you're going to get that one.
Great to get one at last. Telstar
Right.
by the Tornado.
Right for 2 points. Well done. This next introduction goes to David Hamilton and comes from the hit parade of 1974.
Do we get anything for humming?
Well, no. Only the rest of us holding our noses. But,
No, that's so well.
Yeah.
But we just can't think of it.
You can't think of the name of the artist or the title of the tune. I will give you the title of the tune first of all. It was Get Dancing, and it was performed by Discotex and the Sexolettes.
Oh, yeah.
The last introduction goes to Susan Moore.
You love me.
Is it?
Really love me.
Yes, that's right.
What year was it?
Well, it doesn't say what year. Don't give me questions. I'm asking the questions.
Sorry about that.
Leave me alone. Don't give me no troubles. That's all I say. But who performed it?
Well, I'm very sorry. I was so amazed by that. I am informed. I've been conferring with my friends.
Have you?
Brian Poole and the Tremolos?
Is right. Well done. Okay. Well, Ray Moore and Helen Shapiro got maximum marks there. They got 4 points. David Hamilton and Susan Moore got 2. We give David and Susan their 2 letters to go with their 2 marks. They've already got S-H-A, followed by K-E with their 2 points. Ray and Helen have T-H, and they have 4 letters to come. E-P-U-S. Would you like
Is it the push bike song?
You're right, for 5 bonus points. Well, at the end of that round, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid it's no longer neck and neck. Ray Moore and Helen Shapiro are well in the lead with 21 points to David Hamilton and Susan Mourn's 12 points, 9 in the head. So who knows? David Hamilton is very fast on his buttons, so we come to the last round in which I ask some very quick questions on pop music to our teams, and the first person to press the button can answer. If they're wrong, I shall offer it to the other team. Here comes the first one. What year did the group Cream play their last concert? David Hamilton.
Well, it's got to be a shot in the dark. It's got to be early 70s and probably about 72.
I offer it to the other team, and I'll tell you it's earlier.
70.
No, it's even earlier than that.
68.
Well done, Susan Moore. Next question in this quick round. Would you believe this is a quick round?
Yeah.
Did Billy Connolly's record D-I-V-O-R-C-E get to number 1 in the hit parade? Helen.
No.
After the other team.
Yeah.
Right. Who had the original hit with D-I-V-O-R-C-E? David.
Tammy Wynette.
Right. Complete this group. Billy J. Kramer and the... David.
Dakotas.
Right. True or false, Jimi Hendrix played in the band fronted by Little Richard. Susan.
False.
I offer it to the other team.
Largely true.
Well done. What singer played the title role in the film Ned Kelly? David.
Mick Jagger.
Right. What was the name of the Rolling Stones manager? David.
Well, their original manager was Andrew Loog Oldham.
Is right. What was the Rolling Stones' first hit?
Satisfaction?
No. One more to go to anybody else over there?
Little Red Rooster?
No, in fact, it was a song called Come On. That was the...
Come On.
Yes. But a very good round there, ladies and gentlemen, by David Hamilton and Susan Moore. They got 6 points out of that lot. That's very good. Give them a hand for that. Ray Moore and Helen Shapiro scored 1. Now, that doesn't help you too much because you are, in fact, at this particular junction, 9 points ahead. But anything can happen here. So I'm going to give you just one word, one letter, which isn't going to help you at all. It's I. So you can't really guess, even hazard a guess on that song title. So really, it all depends on David now. And I'm going to give you your now 18 points. Well, you only have to guess this to win. And you've got all the letters anyway. I-T-D-O-W-N.
Shake it down.
And you are the winners with 23 points. Now, that really was That really was a very, very good comeback there from David Hamilton and Susan Moorman. Well behind there. They won by 23 points to Ray Maughan and Helen Shapiro, who also played a wonderful game with 22 points. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the winners! And that wraps up the programme. I hope you enjoyed our programme and will join us again at the same time next week. Until then, from me, Pete Murray, good night, good luck, and thank you very much indeed for listening. Goodbye now.
Score. The chairman was Pete Murray, team members David Hamilton, Susan Maughan, Ray Maughan and Helen Shapiro. The programme compiled and produced by Richard Willcox.
And the same teams will be competing in the next edition of Pop Score, on the air just after our 10 o'clock news and weather next Monday.
BBC Radio 2.